Hello, how are you? It's a pleasure to greet you. Wishing you, as always, that today is the best day of your life. Because today is the best day. Every day. The moment you are watching me, today is the best day. I send you a soul to soul hug, wishing you lots of light, peace, love, harmony, and happiness. The week of January 12th to the 18th. It's a relaxed, calm, harmonious week. It's a waning moon week until the 18th. We have a change in the lunar phase to a new moon, which is the day we're going to set our intentions. Next Sunday, a new moon in the sign of Capricorn, which is wonderful. At 1:52 p.m. Central Time, remember, next Sunday, you're going to set your new moon intentions. You can make 3 or 4 intentions very clearly. Write them by hand. Put the date January 18th, 2025. It's the first new moon 2026, sorry. January 18th, 2026. I was still stuck in 25. It's the first new moon we have this year, 2026. You write new moon in Capricorn. Make your intentions in the present tense. And when we ask for something, we should always say, use I am, I deserve, I desire, but in the present tense. I desire a job. Where do you want it? I want and deserve a certain amount of financial income. I want this relationship. I mean, be very clear when you write your intentions. And, well, you need to have our little wooden box to keep our intentions in. And see it come true in 6 months, when the full moon is now in Capricorn. In 6 months, which would be June, right? January, February, March, April, May, June. Yes, in June, when the full moon is there. I got stuck on that. During the full moon in Capricorn. So this is for the upcoming 18th. And on the 17th, we have Venus entering Capricorn. It will be in Capricorn from January 17th until February 10th. We already have more Earth for this week. We already have Pluto in Aquarius, and now Venus in Capricorn. We continue with the Sun in Capricorn, Venus in Capricorn, until January 17th. Mars and Mercury in Capricorn, Neptune and Saturn are still in Pisces, as is Jupiter in Cancer. The planets we have in retrograde at the moment are Uranus in Taurus and Jupiter in Cancer. And as I've always explained, I call retrograde planets something like makeup exams. Those things we stopped being, doing, and having, what we didn't do, what we thought, what we were left wanting, everything that has to do with that's what retrograde planets are about. And depending on which planet it is, in this case Uranus, which is in Taurus, Jupiter, which is in Cancer, it is to resume, to review, to reorder, to reanalyze. The is very important. Let's remember that this is in the retrograde planets. And a retrograde planet leads me to become aware, which is a word that we need to have on the table constantly and continuously. To be aware. To be aware is to be fair, loving, generous, compassionate, and supportive people. We have to make a stop, which is what this year, 2026, will do. A stop to the finger pointing. A stop to remember that we are worthy for who we are, not for what we have, because who we are is what makes us. And in this I am, I do what I desire, and I can achieve what I want, to the extent that I am very clear about my I am. I am not worthy because of my clothes, or my house, or my cars. I'm saying it this way because it's a reality. I mean, that's how it is. You are not worthy because of that. You are worthy for your being, for your capacity, your dedication, your commitment, your love. This week, we continue with the waning moon, okay? Until the 18th. Perfect. The waning moon is for donating, selling, giving away what you haven't used in the last year. Make space for the new, my love. Take a dive in there, in the kitchen, in the living room, in the dining room, in the bedroom. What have you had for a year, or many more years, without using it? Because with the shoes, you think the style will come back. Donate them. The clothes. Oh, it's just that right now, surely later I'll go down to a size 7 again, or 5, or 3, or -10. My love, make space for the new. That's what the lunar phases are for. The waning moon also helps us to get out what we have stored in our soul, in our mind, that thing that is constantly on your mind, that we are ruminating on, just like cows that are constantly chewing the same thing. The words that hurt you, the actions that hurt you, what they have done to you, what makes you suffer, write it down by hand. Like this. Take your pen, a sheet of paper, and you start writing what hurts you. What hurts you? What overwhelms you? What do you remember that hurts you? We all have baggage to carry, you know? But it's up to each of us to decide what we take out of that baggage. That's what the waning moon helps us with. And it's also helping us, well, a week that still has so much earth element is helping us become aware, conscious, to ground ourselves in the here and now. Focus on what you want, not on what you don't want. Write down what hurts you, what overwhelms you, what worries you. Writing is therapeutic. Writing helps us. That's why diaries existed and still exist, where you would write everything you had bottled up inside. On this sheet of paper you're going to write on, write what hurts you and tear it into little pieces, and use as many sheets of paper as you want to. And what you've had stored away for so long, don't keep broken things. Electronic devices, home appliances that you no longer use that are broken, papers, boxes, bags. If you're going to reuse them, go ahead. That's not a hit. I agree with that. Yes, yes, yes. We have to recycle. But if you have things that you no longer use, someone else does need them, and you're making room for the new. I'm going straight to the astrological recommendations. My dear Aries, it's time to take out your bow and arrow, because where you set your sights, you'll hit your mark. So go for it. It's time to talk, to express, to communicate, to move forward, to win. Yes, you are going to close several chapters. This year will be about closing many chapters, because many very good things are coming with great opportunities. You definitely have everything you need to succeed, because you know who you are. The only thing you have to do is focus your energy. The waning moon helps you a lot with that. This coming Sunday, the 18th, when we have the new moon, write down all your intentions. It will be in Capricorn, no less. That means when we write intentions during a moon in an earth sign, plus we have so many planets in Capricorn. Give yourself permission to trust and to believe. Believe. Because the more you believe, the more your wishes will come true. You're going to get away from toxic people. Toxic people are definitely invasive. It's very easy to spot a toxic person, the one who complains all day. They complain about everything. Oh, I have to get up. Oh, let drag. Oh, it's cold. Oh, it's hot. Ugh, I have to clean. No, sir. Those people, no, it's better to keep them out of your life, my dear Aries. I'm telling you this because you have a very successful week ahead. It's a week for doing new things, for doing different things. It's a week where you'll be closing chapters that will truly be very worthwhile. You'll receive a call that will fill your heart with much joy and happiness, where you'll get good news about a covenant, agreement, or contract that you're going to sign, and that is very worthwhile. And since you're going to sign it next week, it will be wonderful because it's the new moon, no less than the new moon. And since the 17th, we have Venus in Aquarius, so everything will multiply for you. For you, my dear Taurus, the travels in your life continue. Many trips, many changes in your way of thinking and feeling, changing your vehicle or buying a vehicle. There are also many changes within the organization of your home. It could be that you stay in that house, but you redecorate it or remodel it or make some kind of purchase. Use your social relationships to advance more quickly with your plans and projects. Besides, we know that you are walking creativity, and now that Venus is going to enter Aquarius on the upcoming 17th. It will be there until February 10th. Take that whole brainstorm, everything you have up here, and write it down. Because from those ideas, you can generate more and better income. That's why I told you to use your social relationships to advance more quickly with your plans and projects. There is an opportunity that will be presented to you either this week or the next. That has to do with your professional and work life, separate from what you're doing at the moment. It's something new. It's something different. They're going to take you, or you're going to get out of your comfort zone because it's something different. But it is worthwhile, and you can do it, of course. You're going to love it. And either they'll propose it to you this week because it's astrologically marked, or it will be next week. But it's very worthwhile. And in matters of love, there's a lot of passion, my dear Taurus, a lot of passion. Either you start the relationship or you formalize the relationship, or the relationship you have is going to be just wonderful. But there is love. There is love. For Gemini, you're going to have a smile on your face. One of those typical laughs you have, that big open smile of yours, my dear Gemini, and no one is going to take it away from you. Don't give anyone the power over your life. I mean, when someone criticizes, points their finger, or singles you out, you simply classify those people and remove them from your life. And don't give them the power. I mean, don't get angry, don't get flustered, don't get upset, because in the end, the ones who will win are the others, because that's what they want. They want to throw you off balance, because the plans and projects you have in your professional environment, you must say, they are mine. They belong to me. I came up with them, so that they don't use your projects or your plans for their own well-being. If it's for the collective well-being, I agree. But if you feel and see that, yes, it's with bad intentions, or that there's envy, or, that there are many people who are a little bit negative, right? So the best thing is to keep them at bay and at a distance. Expect good news about that need you had that has to do with your assets. It could be some type of credit from any area you might be looking for. It's a credit that will give you great relief and a lot of peace of mind. For Cancers, you have everything to gain, and it's a cycle of approximately 17 days starting on January 13th. You count 17 days. You are entering a very important moment, my dear Cancer, where you reconnect with yourself. This means that when we reconnect with ourselves, we find lost pieces within our inner selves. And the last little piece that was missing was self-love. That same love that you give to others is the love that you should have for yourself. You have the strength, the power, the energy, and the ability. And I'm telling you all this because you know that's who you are. Well, this week, you will be presented with new opportunities, new paths, new avenues that are opening up before you. Stay very attentive to your guides, your angels, and your masters, because they will give you and lead you to the right place or the right person so you can carry out those plans and projects that you deserve. Mark my words, that you deserve. You have sown enough. It is time to reap the harvest, my dear Cancer. For Leo's passion, dedication, desire, spirit, it's time to knock on doors, to make calls, to send emails, to send messages by any means. It's time to win. Take advantage of that passion that you have in these moments. That passion that is like that of children, who are innocent, at ease, calm. That's how you're going to be this week, with that big child's heart that you have, my dear Leo. Yes, it is time for you to make determinations and decisions that are in your best interest. Usually, you try to make everything work well and keep the peace and make sure everything is in order. It's going to stay that way, my love. But if you put your cards on the table, you speak, you express, you communicate. You're going to hit the exact spot because it's time to receive what you rightfully deserve in your professional and work life. You don't have to go through worries or have anxieties about work or your finances. You are entering a great cycle, my love. You have to believe it, because I wish you could see how the planetary movements are, my dear. Everything is in your favor. The best thing is to believe, trust, and act accordingly. Believe, trust, and act accordingly. If you can think it, you can imagine it, you can do it. You know exactly how to make things happen. Now think, and think a lot, about yourself. For Virgos, there are loving, sentimental, romantic proposals, and more. It's a very loving week, my dear Virgo. And in turn, this week in your professional environment, well, they will show you all that you are. I mean, they are going to show you all that you are. Loving, dedicated, hardworking, a go-getter. It's time to receive, and receive it like this. Yes, I deserve it. I have worked for it. Yes, I earned it. Exactly. That's how you have to receive it. There are changes in your house of money. Those changes are very favorable. It's time for you to take stock, something you know how to do perfectly well, Virgo. If there is someone who can do it and is so methodical and orderly, it's you. A balance of income and expenses so that you properly manage your healthy finances. You always have to have healthy finances, and you know how to do it. You are in a time of changes, of new things, of opportunities, of transformations. Do not doubt your possibilities, and much less allow someone to make you doubt who you are and your possibilities. Your possibilities are infinite. As simple as that. Infinite. You're going to take a sheet of paper and you're going to draw an 8 on its side, and you're going to make an infinity symbol. Exactly on the 18th, which is the new moon. And there you will write your intentions with an 8 on its side, which is the infinity symbol. To the extent that you record and plant that seed in your mental soil, that seed will germinate in the coming months. Stay very attentive to all the signs you will receive this week. And you already know, your mind does what you desire. You just trust. For Libras, Venus, which is your planet, well, it turns out that on January 17th, it moves into Aquarius. That's right, and you're a Libra, an air Libra, a Venus Libra. Venus in Aquarius. From January 17th to February 10th. Who's going to stop you, my dear? Nobody. It's time to say, I deserve it by right of consciousness. Yes. What do you deserve? Everything. I don't deserve a little. I deserve everything. I deserve health, love, peace, harmony, happiness. You've done a good job, and that work is showing, and it's the result of your good actions. Your gifts live within you, in your mind, in your soul, in your heart. The wonderful news you're going to receive this week isn't good luck. No. I don't believe in good luck. I believe in good fortune. I believe in opportunities. I believe in people who are prepared. For when opportunity presents itself and you are, that is good fortune. Luck is waking up very early, full of desires, spirit, joy, and happiness, and going to bed very late just the same, with joy and happiness, something you know how to do. Through your friendships, and you have very many because Libras are great at making friends, you'll receive a call, a message, something. You're going to make contact with one of your friends because very interesting proposals are coming that will give your financial life a great breather. Pay close attention this week. And even more so starting from Venus in Aquarius. From now on, well, no one will be able to stop you, my dear. You the faga. My dear Scorpios, everything you start will have tremendous results. It's a week of applause, rewards, recognition, where all those who sow light, peace, love, desire, and spirit, well, that's what they reap. You have sown pure harmony and balance. So right now, all those people you've helped, that you've supported, well, they bless you and wish you beautiful things and want the best for you, my love. And that is what you are going to receive. Where we're going to work a lot this week is on what's stored away, what you have stored in your mind. That which is stored away in your subconscious that you know weighs on you and hurts you. That forgiving yourself, asking for forgiveness. We know that you have one of the most powerful memories in the zodiac, and you have a spectacular kindness and nobility. But many times, the past comes into the present to stir up our emotions. My suggestion is to take a pen and paper, write down what hurts you, and then tear up the paper. Write it as many times as you need to, and take advantage of the waning moon. By next Sunday, we will already have a new moon, so that you can make space for what's new. You have a very good week ahead that will bring you great satisfaction. And if you have children, you will also find great satisfaction with one of them. Expect a very lovely reward this week that will come from your work and professional results, or something new that will benefit your finances. For Sagittarius, there is rebirth, changes, new things, opportunities, something Sagittarius loves, everything that is new. Sagittarius loves to spread its wings and fly and do 1,001 things at the same time. It's a week of a lot of activity for you with yourself. You'll be reconnecting with yourself, doing some introspection. You're doing a lot of soul searching, not just about last year, but about your path, about your years in this wonderful life, closing cycles. And every time you close a cycle, and you know this well, Sagittarius, new cycles open up. This is not the time to doubt under any circumstances. I know it's very difficult for a Sagittarius to doubt, but well, this is not the time for doubt. Many times, things we didn't do or things we left unsaid and so on, well, they can weigh on our minds, right? But right now, what you're going to focus on is creating new things, different things, and moving forward with what you're doing at this moment. You are very well regarded in your professional and work environment, and you are also very loved by kind and positive people. You know that the people who don't like you, it's because they can't tolerate your shine. So they should just put on some sunglasses, right? It's as simple as that. You come with good news, my dear Sagittarius. That always happens to you. Good news that will bring you much joy and happiness. It has to do with your professional and work life. For Capricorn, life has cycles, and we are cycles. We are all cycles. And those cycles open, they close, they begin, they end. And right now, you are in that process. Right now that we still have the sun precisely in your sign, we still have Venus in your sign until the 17th, and Mars and Mercury are still there. That is giving you the possibility and the opportunity to say what it is you want to happen. Get rid of your sorrows. Get rid of the what will they say. The only thing that can be said about you is that you are a giving, committed, dedicated, disciplined person. You handle rules, norms, and procedures very well. Do not doubt your possibilities under any circumstances, my love. You're in a very good season. There are very beautiful aspects. In your house of associations, it could also be a partnership, something new you're going to do, or it's a romantic relationship you have that is set for smooth sailing. And through your friends and your family, you're going to advance very quickly with a plan, a project, something new, something different. It's not time to think, it's time to act. One of my phrases says, think little, feel a lot, and act a lot. For Aquarius, what could you wish for that you won't be given? You have always achieved your dreams, wishes, and desires. You know that you have to work a lot with your mental tongue. The mental tongue is thinking, 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 like a good air sign, like a good Aquarius, like a good Uranus. Let me tell you, on the upcoming 17th, Venus will move into your sign, Aquarius. And from then on, well, we're going to have on the 20th. Let's see, let me tell you exactly what day the sun enters Aquarius. On the 20th. And on that same day, the 20th, Mercury enters Aquarius. You can already feel the energy. What I want to tell you at this moment, my dear Aquarius, is that good fortune is on your side. And you have earned this good fortune. Good fortune is the mix of being in the right, correct, and opportune moment with the abilities that you have within yourself. Use your strength, your power, your energy to make your dreams come true. This week of the waning moon, from the 12th to the 18th, which will then become a new moon, get rid of everything you don't want in your house. Take it out, donate it, sell it, give it away. Make space for the now. Because by making a physical space, a physical one, You are clear in your mind, my love. What is it that I want you to do? The planets are here and they are super favorable for you. In the coming weeks, we will have the Sun in Aquarius, Mercury in Aquarius, Venus in Aquarius, Pluto in Aquarius, which of course will be there until 2044, right? We have Pluto in your sign, my love. Don't hesitate. Move forward, speak, express, communicate. Ask for what is yours, my right of conscience, and forget about your sorrows. You can't live with sorrows. You can't eat. On the contrary, sorrows hold you back. Oh, what are they going to say? Let them say whatever they want. You keep shining. There are very important changes in your house of profession. They are there, they are yours. Go for them. Stand in front of the mirror. Sit in front of the mirror and say nice things to yourself. Say your name. Say beautiful things to yourself. Look into your own eyes, look at your face, and say nice things to yourself. Say your name and tell yourself how much I love you, how I admire you, how I value you, how I respect you. You are capable of doing this and so much more. You can do everything that's going through your mind and start writing your letter of intentions right now. For the upcoming 18th at 1:52 p.m. Central Time, when the new moon will be in the sign of Capricorn, you have very good projects. No, the last thing I want to hear you say is I can't. Of course you can. You have the talent, the dedication, the commitment, the ability, and the opportunity is right in front of you. You have to go for it, my dear Aquarius. And for Pisces, you are weaving some very big ideas. Your mind is always a swarm of ideas. Write down all that information that's coming to you. Your guides, your angels, and your masters are sending it to you. That creativity, those ideas that you're getting, you're going to put them into practice between January, February, and March with great benefits for the coming months. And I might even say for years. Everything that you start from next week on the 19th, 20th, and 21st of January, I'm telling you now, will be filled with triumph, success, and abundance. This week, start writing down what you want to see accomplished. Also, pay close attention at parties, events, and gatherings to meet new people who will become very important contacts for you in the coming months. You are, in essence, by birth, a good, noble, romantic, sensitive, and very creative person. You know how to speak and say the just, correct, and fitting words to the people in your life, and even to people you don't know that you meet somewhere. Well, now you're going to talk to yourself. Just as you advise others, you are going to advise yourself with the same love with which you would advise other people. In the house of, in your house, in your home, there will be some news that will bring you a lot of joy and happiness. It also indicates it could be a change of house, a remodel. Maybe you'll buy home appliances or do something that has to do with your home. You want to remodel it, change it, do things to it, and so on. And take advantage, my dear Pisces, that we are in a waning moon, because you know that you like to keep and keep and keep many things. Keep what is necessary, what reminds you of something, what you like. But whatever you know it's time to say thank you and goodbye to, it's time to donate it, sell it, or give it away. I want you to make space for all the new things the universe has for you, my dear Pisces. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for being part of this great, loving, luminous, and successful family. I invite you to subscribe to our channel, hit the little bell and the thumbs up, and tell all your friends and family to check out our channel. And I invite you to watch it because there's a lot of information for you. There's the message from the angels, there are compatibilities, astrology, numerology, feng shui, human development, and, many wonderful recipes and rituals for love, for money, for work, and to ward off envy and more. My social media is Mizada Mohamed. They are all verified. If it's not verified, it's not the original Mizada account. Not verified, not from Mizada. because there are many accounts that use my name, my image, and that's not me. If the blue checkmark isn't there, it's not mine. And my website, Mizada-Mohamed.com. So you can see what we have for sale. It's only that. The mugs with my phrases, the angel's journal, the hoodies, the t-shirts with my phrases, and so on. I wish for each and every one of your dreams to come true. And I'll tell you what, if you believe you can do it, you will do it. I do invite you to stay away from the dream stealers. Send them love and blessings, and you keep on your path. I am Mizada Mohamed. I love you all, and I want to see you thrive. Thank you very much for graciously joining us today. Please subscribe to our channel and kindly visit my personal website, Mizadamohamed.com.